Oh god, this guy. Okay. Celebrity?
I have no knowledge of that.
You said, taking photos.
I've taken a lot of pictures.
There we go.
I have great shots of all the tourist sites. It's amazing what exposure you can use when moving cars are literally frozen still. Must be the sharp focus.
Okay, so all of these people so far seem to have problems. I'm pretty sure Mariana is a siren, which means that she's possibly luring people to the beach and then eating them. Nathan apparently is in Groundhog Day. Elin is possibly killing her patients in some kind of like weird power trip. Claire is... I think she killed her husband. And she's trying to pass herself off as insane. And then Bryce, something about frozen time? Let's try that. Frozen time. Frozen time?
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again. As if nothing has changed at all.
I don't believe... okay.
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker. And for quite a few reasons.
A few reasons. A few reasons?
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Kill himself?
He wasn't a good man. I don't know how he could live with himself. Perhaps he couldn't.
Okay, we may come back to that. Do you have anything else here? Tell me about David, the police, but that's Claire. We won't dig any deeper into that this time, I don't think.
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again. As if nothing has changed at all.
What if nothing has changed?
That's meaningless to me.
Is it? Pliable?
Isn't it obvious? I've tried moving them, of course. People are often frozen in the most inconvenient of positions.
Well, I mean, inconvenient position?
I don't know.
Do I have to say positions? Or inconvenient?
That doesn't...
I may not be spelling it right, I'm going to admit,
Isn't it
mate.
obvious? I've tried...
Well, tried moving them.
I do a lot of work in my extra hour.
Okay, there we go, I guess.
I move
sure.
people into graves.
Alright, a few reasons.
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do...
Push you. Push you?
I know you're asking questions to try and get a bearing, but I'd rather not talk about that now. Let's just enjoy the getting to know you phase before the ugliness kicks in.
Ugliness?
Doctor, pace yourself, please. This is my session. I'm paying.
Okay, there we go. I might have to... How are you feeling?
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Depression.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Yeah, I've played Gravedigger.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
So he wants me to ask about the extra hour, but I'm gonna ask him about something else. Use shovels.
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Relic?
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
You did the right thing.
No.
Okay. Telling someone was good?
Is that something I should know about?
I guess not. No. Okay. I'm trying to help fix these people, and they're making it very difficult for me.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it...
Stressful. Right. Depression. Let's keep going down. No. Let's keep going down the depression.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again, and as well as
running out of space. Running out of space.
I don't have anything for you.
Cremation? Bury them, yeah, okay. Wait, let's try burial. Burial? Right, yep, bury them, okay.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks.
Perks of being a grave digger. Nope, that's job. Okay.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers.
Competent gravediggers.
At least ones that can use a shovel, that is.
Running out competent gravediggers. Running out?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Competent grave diggers. Yeah, use shovels. Oh, there was something up here. Okay.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
See what else we got here.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is.
Okay.
I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though.
Used to
not
feel
since
depressed.
I got the extra hour.
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to... Okay, extra hour. I'm sure this is another... Yeah.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
It's very uncomfortable camera shooting. Okay. Freezes. Okay, yeah. Midnight hour.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
I don't think it's real.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Right? Okay, extra hour.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes.
In your world?
I can't help you there.
Okay. Slow. Oh, movie length. Yep. Slows to a stop.
I don't have anything.
Okay, yep. So apparently I've been playing as long as a movie, which is great.
At midnight each day, Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop.
Slows down
But
to
I
almost
don't.
a stop.
I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Do as you please. Do as you please.
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Would you like to play chess with me?
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Play with me.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
Okay. Chess with me. Okay.
I like chess.
Oh. Opponent.
I have no knowledge of that.
Right. Play chess. Opponent. Me? Right. Right.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Watching things unfold.
I do like to be in control.
There we
Then
go.
I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
Yes. I like to be in control.
If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Dekker. Such control, such stability. But he unraveled at the end.
Unraveled?
He couldn't keep control of everything.
Good, I spelled
of
it right.
everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
No. Oh. No. Head exploding would be bad.
I can't help you there.
Well, yeah, there you go. Okay, this dude is he's like a tester basically. Like he'll like push you and push you and push you. So yeah,
Henley
shovels.
Church, where
Henley Church. That's it. Henley Church.
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small.
Uh-huh.
The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Okay. Okay. So we've got the majority of that. I think we should follow on the Henley Church.
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground.
Relatively small.
No.
Okay. Pack into the ground.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay, let's keep.
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small.
Number of bodies.
The whole building was once owned by Scientologists.
Number of bodies.
But they handed it back to the community as a tax
break. Okay. Number of bodies.
Is that something I should know about?
Maybe not. Scientologists.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore.
Here we go.
I used to believe in God. Not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Why don't you believe in God any more?
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse.
How is it a curse?
I sound like I'm complaining, don't I? I'll stop now.
No, carry on. No, carry on.
That's meaningless.
Sorry, yep, that's my fault.
I'm not sure I believe in any...
Religion. Scientologist is apparently religion, which
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
No, I don't think there are too many religions.
Then we disagree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely that they've all got it wrong than one of them has it right, in my opinion.
There we go. Woof. Okay, so we could pick through some of these, like, less important answers. But honestly, I don't want to push them too hard on our first meeting. Yeah, there aren't any... Maybe this one.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Worked it out. Yeah, okay. Oh god, these are all the way this way as well. David, frightening. No 2 days alike. It's further down this way. Why don't I record you at the beach? At night and the beach and stuff. Wow, sheepy dude. Going back to this.
I want to...
I can't figure that out. But you know what? Hint. Maybe you should exercise more.
Nope. Don't know.
Exercise?
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
Right. All the sites? Like what
I
sites?
love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's gonna kill me, I'll keep going. Have you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
Yes. I have been addicted.
I thought so when I first saw you. We should get on great.
I hope so. God help me. Okay. Yeah, let's end this here. You know what? We'll end this at the end of the continue, I think. Yes.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Okay, we'll end it here, and then we'll start talking to Jaya, apparently. Hey, Jaya, how you doing? Are you wearing shoes? Because you work here. Like, you'd obviously be wearing shoes, right? She disappeared. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she goes. Am I talking... They wander off and do stuff. They should, like, be chatting, sitting on the couch and chatting to me. Anyway, yeah. Next episode, we'll talk to Jaya.